Hey there, what's the spiral of doom? And what does it have to do with trading? Well, I'm champion trader Kevin Davey, and today I'm going to talk about it. So let's get started. So today I'm going to give you a tip on how to start creating profitable algo trading strategies. And this one isn't, hey, use the moving average of 5 with an RSI oversold of 70 and with an ADX filter, and the stochastic should be diverging. I'm not going to give you that kind of thing. What I'm going to give you is something a lot more subtle, but a lot more valuable. And it has to do with the psychology of algo trading. So what do I mean by that? Here's a good example. The secret is most traders cannot overcome their fear. So they might think they want to algo trade. Maybe a year ago they decided they were going to screen trade and watch price action patterns, and they were afraid to pull the trigger. So then they say, oh, well, I'll algo trade. I'll just create a bot or an algo that'll trade for me, and then I don't have to worry about it and I won't have fear. Well, you'll still have fear. You'll always have fear when money's on the line, and most traders can't overcome fear. So what can you do? That's what I'm going to talk about, and that's what I'm going to talk about with this, what I call the spiral of doom, or the circular steps of doom, I guess is the better phrase. But near my house there is an indoor playground activity center, and they have this circular spiral steps of doom. And what it is, if you look over on the far right, you'll see like a little pedestal. It's a couple feet up, and then there's another one, and it goes around until you get up to about 20 to 25 feet, somewhere around off the ground. And each step is, I don't know how many feet, but you have to basically jump from it. Now this is for kids, okay? And I took my young son there a while back, and the goal, I think it's more than 15 feet, but is to start here, and you're harnessed in, the kid is harnessed in, and then he has to jump, he or she has to jump, or, take a big step to there, to there, to there. And if you miss it, you fall, and you're held up by these guide wires. And so, you don't actually come crashing down to the ground on a 2-inch mat. You go down gently, but the point is you still fall. So my son wanted to do this, and I said, okay, give it a try. I knew it would be tough for him because he's kind of scared of heights. So attempt number 1, he started out over on the far right, and he made it one step, and then he got scared and just kind of jumped off. But he was like, I can do this. So attempt 2, he made it about halfway, and then he either slipped or I don't know what happened, but he fell again. But now he kind of had a feel for it. And then the 3rd attempt, he made it all the way to the top. And the funny thing is, once you make it to the top, you still have to jump off, but you're held down by these cables, so you kind of fall slowly. But it took him 3 steps to get there, 3 attempts, and each time he was overcoming his fear. Now you might say, okay, well, that's great for your son. Who cares? What does this have to do with trading? This is how to approach trading. You don't go all in and expect to get to the top your first try. You've got to kind of ease into it with algo trading. Okay? So what you'll do is you'll create your first strategy, and you'll have a lot of fear if you go live with it. You'll be, oh man, is it going to work? Is the automation going to work? Did I over optimize? Is this strategy going to fail? Is it going to bankrupt me? You have a lot of fear with that first strategy. But then you get it going, and the fear kind of goes away a little bit. And then you create your second strategy. Okay? And you're still kind of fearful. You're still kind of wary. You don't really know. And, questions pop up in your mind. Maybe the first strategy worked. Maybe it just kind of break even. But will this strategy, will it do better? Will it work? Will it break? Was the first strategy lucky? That's what happens with your second strategy. And then you go to your third strategy once the first two kind of work out. And then you really start to lose your fear. Never completely goes away, but each time you get better and better and you become more comfortable with it. And you say, yeah, when I develop strategies doing this approach, it usually turns out okay. In live trading, it doesn't always work. I do have losing strategies, but for the most part, hey, it looks like it works. That's the circular spiral steps of doom applied to trading. Every time you build a strategy and it starts to work, you start to get that feedback that, hey, this isn't as bad as I thought. This isn't as scary as I thought. I can do this. The point, obviously, is if you have confidence in what you're doing and you don't have that right off the bat, that's why you have those steps to go up, right? But then you start to trade without fear, or at least you'll still have some fear, but at least it'll be kind of minimized. You probably never will be away from fear. If you are, that's maybe a warning sign that you're not taking it seriously enough. There's always a chance of bad stuff happening. But you gain confidence, you start building more strategies, the fear kind of gets diminished. And the way to do this, you might say, well, how do I build 3 strategies? You've got to learn how to build strategies properly. And once you do that, whether you learn it on your own or you take a course like the one I teach, you eventually learn how to overcome that fear, live with it, diminish it, but at the same time, it leads to more successful trading. So that's my tip for today, is take it step by step to eliminate your fear and to overcome your fear. And once you start trading confidently, you're going to be a lot better off. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment. What do you think? What do you think about confidence and fear? Let me know. I'm Champion Trader Kevin Davey. Have a great day.